Hey, Jake Roy back here, 90s Bball cards. So I've got something to open today with you that I'm really excited about. There's some crazy stuff we could pull, very valuable product, and let's jump right in. Alright, so today we're opening up a pack of 98.99 EX Century. So EX was a set that started back in 96 and just used great technology with their acetates and some overlays over them. And they just continue the line with great parallels, great inserts, just crazy stuff. So this is a set that has been a fan favorite for a long time, many years, and something that just continues to hold value and continues to ascend in the culture of collecting. So let's bust into what we can pull. Alright, so here we've got a couple PC items to go through what we can pull. The first thing we can pull, I'm not going to show an example of, but we can pull rookies. They're about 1 per 2 packs, so they look just like the base cards. No need to show a different one there, just wanted to mention it. And then we're going to get right in here. So these two are the Generation EX, really cool cards. So we've got a KG here and an Iverson, and these are similar in design to the 96, 97, but this part right here where there's no card, they could have put an acetate in there. It's just die cut, which I think is really cool. So it's just open space right there, but that can lead to damage issues. So, they can be fairly fragile cards. So definitely look for any sort of dings on those edges in there. And then highly graded copies can be somewhat hard to come by, but really cool looking cards. And then you can see on the back, and it's just the same thing there, just cut all the way through. So really nice there. Not the most valuable cards in the world, $5 to $10 for a star is what you're looking at there. Then we've got the Duncan Go Nuts. We've got a KG and a penny. Really cool cards. These were just iconic and kind of going after the same theming with the color and the font as Dunkin' Donuts, which is kind of a fun little play on words there. But these were just iconic cards when I was growing up. I remember the Vince rookie was one that I always wanted to get. The Jordan obviously is a popular one, and you're talking $1,000+ for the Jordan, depending on the color and the condition. And yes, I did say color, so the color does play a factor into these. So you can see this, it's crystal clear acetate, but these do oxidize, just like the base set cards. So they can get a little bit yellow. You might see some that are selling online, people call it the gold variation. There's no such thing as a gold variation on these cards. It's just oxidation, and it actually takes away from the eye appeal, and it can sometimes degrade the value and the grade. So if you're getting it graded, it might take away a little bit on the surface. It's not a huge indicator on condition when you're getting graded, but it's just something that you don't want a gold looking card on these. You want them to look crystal clear. This is actually one that I got from our friend Josh over at Cardboard Chronicles, and you can see it's just in pristine condition, but at any point in time these could yellow. It's just something that happens over time, but no yellowing yet, so that's always nice to see. Really cool cards there with the Duncan Go Nuts. And then in all Skybox products, you can get AutoGraphics cards. So here's a Walter McCarty, pride and joy of Celtics fans everywhere. So in this product, AutoGraphics are 1 in 18 packs. So pretty easy to pull, but this was a pretty premium product, so they probably wanted to reduce the odds a little bit to make it easier, so you don't have to spend tons and tons of money and open box after box of these. So, cool cards there. And then really the cream of the crop here are the essential credentials. So I don't have any to share with you guys, but there's 2 variations. I'll show you guys pictures. First, we've got the essential credentials now, which have their own colorway. And then we've got the future, which have a different colorway on those. So would love to pull one of those. They kind of vary in what they're numbered to, but each is sequentially numbered from 1 all the way through the end of the set and then back up for the other version. So love to see us get one of those. Let's bust in and get some fire. All right, so we got 1 pack here, 3 cards in this pack. They're all acetate probably, so we should know what we're getting with some degree of certainty. It looks like we're probably going to be getting base, but All right, hey, a penny to start. Can't be mad at that. Antonio Daniels base. And an Antoine Walker, the cover athlete. All right. All right, so you guys saw we pulled all base, which is pretty much what I had expected in these. You know, really highlighted by pulling the penny, so another addition to my PC. A base card that I already had, but always happy to get another one of these. They're just gorgeous. And it was really nice to see that these came out and they were all not yellowed at all. Because you can pull them fresh from a pack and already have oxidation on them. There's no telling when or where it will happen. So just be on the lookout for that. But you know, these things are really premium. Even still today, they demand quite a premium on the market. So if you're looking to get unopened product, the easiest thing, interestingly enough, to find is an unopened box. Boxes right now sell for roughly $1,100. Sometimes they're down to around $900. Sometimes they're up around $1,200. You know, but you can see they're pretty expensive boxes. And honestly, if you're opening one of those boxes, you're probably not going to see your money back unless you pull something ridiculous. There's a lot of fire that you can pull, but there's no guarantee, even if you pull credentials, if it's going to be worth even $100. You have to get a fire player and, you know, one of the lower numbered cards. So, you know, be careful if you're busting open unopened product. Now, getting a pack of these, you know, you're looking at about $20, $30 for one pack, which is still a pretty exorbitant price for a pack of cards when you're only getting 3 cards. You know, but it's a fun product. It's stuff that is probably more valuable sealed and unopened, but it's fun to see. Maybe you're going to get that Jordan Duncan Go Nuts worth a couple thousand. So, you know, fire product. But drop me down in the comments any products that you think are just really incredible. I've always been really enamored with the EX sets from the 90s. So, you know, that's one of my favorite products, EX, and there's a few others. But drop me down in the comments, what's your favorite product that you've seen throughout the years? Just one release from a company. And let me know any other stuff that you'd like to see me pull, you know, boxes or packs open, and I'll try to get some of those. So if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to this. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss any videos in the future. New pack openings and videos such as that will drop on Wednesdays. Any bonus videos will drop on Fridays. And thanks for stopping by and watching this video and discussing our passion in this hobby. We'll talk later.